So I spent the first week of the PNPT understanding. First, I decided to watch a lot of videos. I wanted to know why is it that people fail on the first try. As you know, I love to pass my exams on the first try every time, every single time. Because it's a way to test myself. So after I did a lot of research to understand why people fail, I came up with these top 5 reasons. Number one is that people don't prepare enough. They think that it's going to be like a CTF when it's not. Two, they don't have a scanning and enumeration methodology. It's very chaotic. It's very disorganized. Three, people don't understand Active Directory enough. So to me, when I heard that, that means that I need to spend 1 up to 3 weeks truly learning Active Directory, practicing boxes, practicing hack the box, or try hack me so that I truly understand what it is. Four, people don't know what it's like to be stuck. Because when you're doing a CTF, you get stuck, and maybe hopefully you're brainstorming with other people and you guys find the answer together. That I find that sometimes on our tests, like when people get stuck at a question, they don't know how to deal with that discomfort. And the only way to deal with that discomfort is by actioning on the discomfort. And number five, the reports are not written well enough. They have poor evidence, poor screenshots. So after I learned those 5 steps, I decided I need to prepare for that and tackled every single one of those to make sure that I pass the first time. Now, when I was looking at the content for the PNPT exam, I realized that you have, of course, your refreshers, and you also have information scanning enumeration here. And then after a while, it's asking you to do some of the boxes. What I found, which I have to do my write up, doing one of these boxes, is that I didn't feel that I had all of the information at once. So I skipped ahead until I got to da, 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 another website, application enumeration revisited. This was way more helpful. So what I found and what I did is that for my first week, and I'll be sharing the PDF with you, I decided to write all my notes. I love the OSI model, but to me, it has to be fully filled out. It has to be complete. So I wrote the layers, the description, but protocols. Now, this is not all inclusive. Of course, there's thousands of protocols. How the data is going to look like, and I will ask myself, because now I'm thinking as a penetration tester, is the application exploitable? Can I authenticate? And the attacks that will happen per layer. To me, this is very important because when I'm practicing, I need to, in my head, visualize how I'm advancing through the layers. At least to me, it's helpful. I like to have things step by step. I wrote as many as I could. And then I wrote questions that I think could be really helpful during the exam, during the engagement, which I will let you guys know once I pass it. And then I went up to the 5 stages of ethical hacking, and I started writing everything. Like I review this information at least twice, if not 3 times, to make sure I didn't miss any of the tools that they were mentioned. And I added little notes that I know will be helpful when I do them. I also, because as he goes, right, as the instructor goes, his points, he's giving you, I think that he's giving us little clues, right? I wrote this down, findings, information, disclosure, and I highlighted what he mentioned during the class so that I know, okay, so this is what I'm looking for. If I see this during an engagement, this is a finding, I need to report it. So this is a very quick, how did I spend my first week studying for the PNPT? Next week, I'm very excited because I'll be doing my flowchart, and I love doing flowcharts by hand because I get to understand in a deeper sense how the attack is going to work. So I hope my notes are helpful to you. Do inform me if they're not, but I love to take notes. And as you're going to see next week, I love to do flowcharts. So that's it for this week. I took a lot of notes. I revisited this several times. And when I get to Active Directory, I am pretty convinced I'm going to have at least 20 pages of notes because I also like to look at other resources, and I also like to reference my books from my master's degree to make sure that I'm putting all the information together. And I actually referenced them when I was filling this out. When I took the GSEC and the incident handler certification, I pulled out the books to make sure that I filled out little notes that I remember from those classes because I want to make sure I keep the information active and that I have a complete set of notes before I do attempt the certification. All right, I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you do read the notes, if they were helpful to you and if they came in handy. And if you have taken the certification, do share tips and tricks. Thank you.